Okay, match 2 with our Mono Red Devotion in Pioneer format. We won the die roll. That's great. We'll play first. Lots of lands. Not a great curve. I don't know if it's worth mulling, though. Against an unknown opponent. Mick Windsauce. Is that someone? I feel like that's like a good player. Maybe not a pro or a streamer or something. I don't know these people well enough. Shit. Anyway. Scorch Spitter turn 1, maybe turn 2. I'll just keep it. It's not terrible. It's not great, but hopefully we draw into like a 2-drop and we curve out nicely. I mean, we're guaranteed to cast our Torbrand. We have enough lands for that, so that's cool. Oh no, green-black again. Leave nothing to do, though. They might be holding up Fatal Push. That's definitely possible. Hey, we got our 2-drop we wanted, so that's something. See if it gets Fatal Pushed. Yep. Kicked right off that ledge. Bummer. They hit the Scorch Spitter, though. That's interesting. Huh. I mean, I guess it has better reach than the Ash Zealot, but this has First Strike. Whatever. Gonna Thoughtseize us? Yep. So we're gonna lose Torbrand here, I'm sure. Which is really unfortunate. But if they're stuck on land... Oh, they're not. Never mind. Burning Tree. Okay. Well, that's something. That's cool, I guess. Go to combat. Attack. At least the Thoughtseize did 2 damage. It's not nothing. Burning Tree. Yep. Scorch Spitter. And pass. Yep, we lose the mana, sure. Nothing from our opponent. Ooh, a Boros Reckoner, eh? I think they're running any Wraths. Like, I don't know the cards in this format. Black-based Wraths would be like... I don't know. There's like Bile Blight and Drown in Sorrow, and... I don't think there's any downside to... kind of overextending. So I think we'll run out the Boros Reckoner rather than like activating the castle or something. We'll see what they do here. Yup, always yield to that. Yup. Took care of blockers. So activating the castle would give me 3 extra points of damage. I could do that while the coast is clear. No, I think just running out Boros Reckoner is probably the better option. Alright, so they Fatal Push. Okay. So this makes it... Now that's only... It would only be 2 extra points of damage by activating the castle. So that solidifies my thought that playing Boros Reckoner is more worth it. Come on. Go. Pass the turn. Yeah, super awkward hand from our opponent, it looked like. They had a good amount of removal, but nothing. They weren't doing much of anything. Maybe they had a bunch of like high casting cost, I don't know, questing beasts and things like that. So we haven't seen much of our opponent's deck. I'm assuming they'll have Scavenging Ooze again, Collective Brutality, that sort of thing. So Rampaging Ferocidon's probably worth it. Other than that, meh. I think we just board similar to the last green-black deck we played. Probably take out a couple Wild Slashes and maybe take out a couple Chain Whirlers. And try it like that. All right, so we're on the draw this time. See if they can outvalue us this time. Maybe. All right, here we go. So, we don't have any 1-drops, which is unfortunate. But we go, on turn 2, we go Burning Tree into Burning Tree. So that's almost as if we played a 1-drop. Kinda. And we could draw into one. I think this is fine enough to keep. If we draw a 3rd land, we have Boros Reckoner, and then we're setting up for like a big Fanatic Amogus, so could be decent. Fabled Passage, go. We draw a Chain Whirler. Okay. Mountain, go. So we can go Burning Tree, Lightning Strike, which is pretty solid. Probably the best, I mean, for not having a 1-drop, that's the best case scenario. It kind of negates the fact that we did nothing on turn 1 by doing 3 things on turn 2. Okay, so we're getting our lands. I'll take that. That's great. Burning Tree. Okay. Into Burning Tree. Into Lightning Strike your face. God, this feels like the good old days. Lightning Strikes and Burning Trees. And they Abrupt Decay. Okay. They get to scry. Temples. It's like Theros all over again. Well, they like what they saw. Both these guys give way more devotion for this potential Fanatic of Mogus. And we haven't seen any life gain yet, so I think we wait on the Rampaging Ferocidon. We'll go to combat first. See if they do anything here. They Fatal Push. Okay, that's fine. Second main. Let's run out the Reckoner. Saving the Chain Whirler in case they happen to play a 1 toughness creature. Then we can get some value out of it. Might as well wait and see if that's an option. Ooh, Kalitas. That's a good one. Lifelink, yeah. Non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it, and create a token. Yep. Solid card. So that's probably what they had last game. Maybe some Kalitas, some Questing Beasts, just expensive stuff. All right. Well, there's our 4th land. Do we slam Fanatic Amogus now? I think let's see how they block. Gonna go to combat. We'll attack. Oh, that was kind of dumb. I was thinking in my head. Never mind. Doesn't matter what I was thinking. They don't block. I was thinking the Chain Whirler will do a point of damage. So the 3 damage from that plus the 1 damage from that would be enough to finish it off. But I had to do that pre-combat because then I could give Boros Reckoner first strike and blah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Didn't happen. Well, that being the case, let's just slam Fanatic while they're tapped out, and we know we'll get a decent chunk of damage in. And pass. Maybe Ferocidon was better there. Ooh, Walking Ballista. That's solid. They can pick off the Fanatic, which it looks like it's going to do. Okay. They get themselves a token. Swing in with lifelink. Okay. Let's... I think we'll Ferocidon here. And then go to combat. Attack with the Reckoner. No blocks. And pass. Okay, Kalitas gets bigger. So they're racing well. Ah, bummer. Well, never mind. I was going to say they're racing us well with damage, but without the lifelink, Kalitas becomes way less good. Ooh, he's pretty big now, though. That's a lot of lifelink. That's a bummer for us. Good thing we got another one. Let's go to combat. Attack with the Reckoner. No blocks. Another Ferocidon. Pass the turn. What do we got? Tireless Tracker. Okay. We will always yield to that. Yep. No attacks. Okay, a mountain. We got plenty of lands. If we Chain Whirler, how does this work? You gotta pay 3, so they can't make this any bigger this turn. So if we Chain Whirler, it becomes 5 toughness. We can't kill it off unless we redirect Reckoner damage if they happen to block that. We can Chain Whirler. We can give Reckoner first strike if we want. This can't be blocked except by 2 or more because it has Menace. There's a lot of thinking. Red decks aren't for thinking. Thinking is for blockers. Put that on the stack first. Always yield. Okay. So, if they want to block the Rampaging Ferocidon, they gotta throw 2 things in front of it. Which might be the Kalitas. So he's down to 5. Kalitas and like a zombie. Because Kalitas will survive that. They probably let the Reckoner through. Is it worth attacking? Because they all have 1 point of damage on them at the moment. I don't think so. I think Reckoner might make a better blocker. Yeah, I don't think there's any great attacks for us here. I think we pass. They crack their clue. Draw a card. Like, if we hit a Fanatic Amogus or something, we're doing a ton of damage. We do have some reach. I think we might be better off being a little patient, sitting back, waiting for better attacks. Because we can block pretty profitably with this Reckoner. And this First Striking Chain Whirler. What are they doing, though? Cracking a clue? Even without all the fetch lands, Tireless Tracker's still pretty solid value. Still turning land drops into cards. Do they attack? That's the question. They do attack with Kalitas. And at the moment, they can't gain life. So, I could block with the Reckoner and redirect those 5 points of damage either at their face or at the Kalitas to kill it off, or I could kill off either of their other cards. Do I go face? Well, let's block. Doomblade on the Rampaging Ferocidon. That's a bummer. So they're going to lifelink all this now. Ugh. I think we got to kill off Kalitas, I think. They're at a real good life total now, but it's only going to get worse if this thing doesn't go away. They probably have another one in hand. Now they only have 1 card. We'll see what it is. They crack the clue. They now have 2 cards. Tireless Tracker's getting pretty big, too. Ooh, Torbrand is nice. Very nice. First Strike does not get through a Tireless Tracker. He's got too fat of a butt at this point. Although, First Strike damage with Torbrand out is enough to kill it. He's now doing 5 damage. Oh, but hold on. It deals that if a red source unit would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent, it deals that much +2 instead. So he's now like a 5 power First Striker, which is pretty good. I think that's worth attacking. block with a token. Cool. Pass the turn. We're not out of it yet, depending what our opponent has in hand. Something big. Dark Petition. What even is this? Search your library for a card. It's just really expensive tutor. If there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, add triple black. Oh, God. I mean, okay, that's cool. So they get to tutor something up, whatever they want. Add triple black. Damn. Huh. This must be a one of in their deck, I'm assuming. Because that's expensive, but kind of worth it. In the late game, it's not bad. Nissa's Pilgrimage. For up to 3 basic farms. Okay. They didn't reveal what they got, right? They don't have to put it into your hand. They don't reveal it. Okay, I see. I mean, they're going to get a bunch of clue tokens. That's pretty good. Sadness ensues. Sure, I'd love another mountain. Well, shit. That's a lot of damage coming my way. Burning Tree Emissary is a blocker, but not enough. They have 2 zombies here? Yeah. 2 cards in hand, 2 more cards on the table here. We can't block them all, so 2 damage gets through. Yeah, we're done here. We'll concede. Save some time. All right. Any changes? I don't think so. I think I like it as is. Yeah, we'll try it like this. We'll be on the play this game. Hopefully get off to a fast start and just run them down. Dark Petition. Yes, we'll play first. Ugh. Nope, can't keep this. Just super awkward, painful. We need more lands. That's a bummer. Oh, God. No. This is terrible. This is very similar to the first hand. Mulligan again. Alright, this is better. I guess. We'll keep these. We will ditch. Ugh. Torbrain is good, but we're pretty far away from casting him. I guess we'll ditch Torbrain. Oh, man. That's a bummer. It's a pretty awkward hand. What are they doing over there? They mulled to 5 as well. Oh, let's see. So, Mountain, hold up a Wild Slash. Mountain, go. All right, so we're both starting with 5, so I guess that's cool. I have the feeling their 5 is probably better than our 5, though. I mean, do I just fire off this wild slash? I mean, what do they play for creatures with 2 toughness? I mean, I guess I could hit a Scavenging Ooze before it grows or something. I might as well save it. Okay, that's probably the best draw we could have had. Now we have a hasty turn 2 play. Field of the Dead. Interesting. Okay. So they're holding up mana. Okay, I guess we go Burning Tree into Rampaging Ferocidon. Go to combat. We're gonna see a Fatal Push. Yep. Alright, pass the turn. Castle Lochthwain. Draw a card, you lose life equal to the number of cards in your hand. Okay. Late game draw engine. Alright, let's go to combat. Attack. We'll activate our castle. Ooh, no removal this time. Okay, that was a good chunk of damage. So this is kind of a more land-themed, land-based black-green deck. Look, compared to our first match. Target creature gets +3/+3. Interesting. Okay. Well, 4 cards in hand, 4 mana up. I'm assuming we're getting hit with some removal here. Another Rampaging Ferocidon. Let's attack and see what they do. See if they remove any of our creatures. So if I'm going to activate the castle, I think I have to do it now. If I do that... So it's an extra 2 points of damage, but I won't be able to cast a Rampaging Ferocidon. I don't think that's worth it. What could they have? I think we've just run it out there. And pass. I'm trying to think of cards that would punish me for having 2... For, like, overextending or having multiples of the same card. There's no Detention Sphere in these colors. Bile Blight does what, 2 damage or something? Something big is happening. Hour of Promise. Search your library for up to 2 land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. If you control... Oh, what'd they do? They cast Hour of Promise and conceded. Okay, fair enough. We got there. Interesting. So more like a land... I wonder if they're running like Scape Shift. We didn't see it at all, but it's possible. Anyway, interesting. We got there. Happy. I'll take it. See you in the next round. Thanks for watching.